Good morning, or afternoon, or evening, or night, wherever, however, and whenever you are. Right now, I'm working on an animation. It's for Minty and Macky. It's a picture book that I've been working on a little bit lately. Nothing super complicated. It's not like an animation where everyone's running and jumping and dancing. It's mostly some wiggly frames with just a little bit of movement on top. So nothing crazy. I already sketched out the other frames for it. There's just 4. Well, when I say frames, I don't mean animation frames. I guess when I use the word, I used it more akin to comic frames. I have no idea how many actual animation frames this would take. Not a clue, not a wink, not a worry. Should I even include the arms? Probably, definitely. Positively would do everything they do. And there's the heart. Big as ever, warm as ever. And pins, of course. And then I went out a little bit far on the jaw. Looks a little strange. Pulling it in. Let's take another look. Let's take a look at that snout. Alright, and pull this in. Just a little bit. Just an itsy bitsy spider of a bit. Alright, let's look again. Almost. What about now? Alright, that is acceptable. Pulling up my little bottom tray. What more? I don't know what to call this. Bottom menu? Bottom menu, if that makes sense. Alright. Zoom it. Rezoom it. My drawing. Going around the ears, the top of the skull, another ear, through which to hear all the world. I almost said fruit with an F, and then I think of those memes where it's like me at 2 a.m. standing in the doorway Those are funny. One, two, three legs. Positively do everything that you do. I went to bed pretty late last night, and thusly I woke up kind of late this morning. My friend took me to a cocktail party and was late. I've never been to one before, I don't think. It was interesting. I don't really drink though, so I was kind of just sitting in the corner staring at, well, no, that's a bit of a lie. I didn't just sit in the corner. I got up, I walked around, I talked to people. I have a habit of getting really excited and then smiling and waving at pretty much everyone. Well, everyone that I make eye contact with. And I remember later when I was doing the whole mingling thing, I was talking and I talked to this one girl and she was like, oh yeah, you were the girl from the bathroom. You were like super cheery. And in my head I was like, yes, that's me. That is me. I am super cheery. So that was kind of funny. But I don't know. It's not, I don't know, I do know. I have a habit of saying that, but I'm trying to quit it. It's always interesting to hear other people's perspectives or perceptions on me. I think most people are probably curious about that kind of thing. It's hard to really know who we are outside of our own heads. So. Okay. Over here is a little bit drastic. And so is over here. Do I want to bring it up or keep it down? I'm gonna keep it down. You do, with the wiggly frames, you do want them to look a little bit different, but I don't like when it's distractingly different. Like on this one, it's not egregious, it's just a few lines were too thick. That one arm bit going up a little too much. This cheek going in. Overall, I think it's good now. So what I'm gonna do with this, tap, drag, and where is it? Create a cycle. And then I can just extend this out. So what it does is it wiggles. The reason, I gotta make sure it's an even number of frames. The reason that I'm doing that is so that on another layer I can do my little needle sewing. I think I'll draw the thread before I draw the needle. So I would want the path sorry, moved you. I hope that noise wasn't too loud. scary. Alright. But I'm thinking it'll go on up here. And the onion skin. I can take off the other onion. Then it'll get smaller. Wait. Okay. So, coming out, going in, and then your needle would be somewhere here, right? Which means, where did you start? There you started, right there. And that also went in right there. Which means that this would have to come out somewhere. Possibly, I do want this to loop, so I'll make the starting point the end point here. Because, yeah, then it's ready to go again. And you can make it okay. I'm going to duplicate that layer before I do anything. Then when you have a needle, have to stitch. I think I'd want an angle right here. Anglerfish. Positively voodoo. Hold on. Nope, wrong thing. Okay, not invert. I wanted to create a loop. That way I can see into the future. Yeah. Undo. So on frame 6, getting rid of all that shenanigans. What we're gonna have here is the needle going through, in which case I want having it go through, and then it's like up. And then it's not going to do quite such a sharp turn. I'll have it go shoot here. I don't. This probably isn't gonna look very smooth. Yeah. It looks fine enough. But what I think I'll do, well, for one thing, I gotta slow this down. Let's try half time. No, wait. Okay, that's fine. So I think no cycle. I'll just add more frames where they're needed. Okay, that's a few too many over there. One, two, three, four, five, six. Maybe I just needed the one. It looks very not smooth. Is there anything I can / should do about that? Oh, wrong place for that, definitely. My bad. So moving that over just a little bit. Okay, maybe moving this down. And then keeping this a little more in line with everything. I'm sure that there is a better way to do this. Guidelines, shapes, circles. Not going too, that's going too wide here. I might need to shave it down even more, but Okay. That's fine. I did not notice how much this middle nub wiggles. Let me fix that. Positively root two. It's a little off-putting. Okay. So, and then it flashes the line weight. Play again. Okay, that's better. This one also flashes a bit too much. Positively root do everything that you do. Alright. It seems fine. Alright. Trying to think if I want to color this at all. I think I might. In which case, let's change the background color to teal-ish. Let's make a Minty and Macky palette. Minty and Macky. I'm only really going to need 2 colors here. Well, technically 4, but in a way 2. Minty and Macky, 2 clever brains, 2 swishy tails, and 3 stumpy legs. An extra of everything, save for their arms. Oh gosh, what did I just do? What did I just do? Redo, undo, redo, undo, redo. And it's probably fine. Okay. And then maybe seems a little too purpley. I feel like I'm going crazy here. Here we go. can do the white around the eye. Positively root to everything that you do. And because it's just wiggly frames, it should be fine, I believe. Yeah. Positively root to. Trying to decide if I want to do little blushies or not. Because they always look cute. Yeah. I don't know. Why are you not drawn? Hello? That's what it was. It's the onion skin. I was so confused. Positively root to everything that you do. Yeah, that's the right color. Look at them. They're so cute. And the baby. The baby. No, that's too much. Okay. Should I add more stitches? Positively root to everything that you do. No, I think this is good. And then I'll add a signature down here. Zombi3bun. Heart. Heart. Positively root to everything that you do. Perfect. Look at them. It's so cute. I ended up not doing their tails for this because I felt like it would be weird visual clutter. But I think it turned out fine. Alright. And we'll do this one. I wanted to do sort of a frog blink type thing, you know, where it's like one eye, then the other eye. And so that's what the writing here is. But since they have 4 eyes, right, it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I'll probably do... Oh man, I'm tired. What I'll probably do is I'll do the wigglies for the outline of them. And then I will have eyeball, 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 eyeball. And I'll make a loop, you know, with the eyeballs doing a wiggly. Just the 2 frames. And then I'll break the loop after I've expanded it. And then I'll erase for whatever eye is blinking. So I'll erase here while the rest of it's still just doing its thing. Doop, 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 doop. And like that for the whole thing. So I'll have to run the math on it maybe, but I think it'll be... No, I'll just make sure that I have at least 2 frames at the end when I expand it. Yeah, okay. Turn down the opacity on that. Way down. New layer. Open the skull. Here. And then you know what? I think I'll do all of the eyeballs first. And then I can come back and the layer below. Up top of the skull, once again. Positive flavor. On the ears. For this one, I don't know if I want to do the wiggle. Maybe not. I feel like it might be a little bit creepier if I don't. I think I'll go without it for this one. Be a little strategic. And the puppy sleeve. Wait, I made that way too short. Hold on. Nope. There we go. Perfect. Let's raise that up a little bit too. Scribble, scrabble, drag it out. And the eyeballs just disappear. Okay, hold on. Let me do the loop. Will it even let me loop it? Maybe not. Copy. Paste. Paste. I guess I could just do this over and over again. Okay. Tap track. I got it. It feels like catching a fish. Nope. Not what I wanted to do. And break it. And then look, I have all of these copies here. You can turn off the sketch layer. I'll put on the onion. And line. Squish. And then while that's squished, I'll start on the half squish. Well, I guess it'll be blink and squish. Blink and squish, like the beat and switch. Day and switch. Da, 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 da. I don't know the actual lyrics. Do, do. And then I kind of want to have it drag a little bit before it goes back to normal. Instead of having it be fully even. I don't have a good reason for that. It's just a feeling that I get. Because I'd also be, oop, what did I just do? I'd also be erasing that one too. So when it's in a full blank, the other one starts, which means I'd be starting on this one here. And that's in a full blank, which means that this one's starting. This one's blinking. Well, this one comes out of it. And almost back to normal. Doing the squish. And then almost back to normal. Wait, what did I? What did I just do? Oh my gosh, wait. Oh no. Okay. Because I have frames linked. Hold on. Can I even, shoot. Okay, breaking the loop didn't work how I thought that it would. And I guess I wasn't paying enough attention. Ah, that's funny. What if I just keep it? Let me just paste the how it's supposed to look over there. Okay, let me cereal ball bros moment, happy accidents. Okay. Oh, that's funny. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, come on. I'm trying to grab this red. Let me get you. It won't let me move it. Okay, there we go. Delete you. Okay. Wait, why does it pause here? Do I just... Yeah, it's ending on 3 and it's starting on 3. Okay. Give me that. Give me that. Come on, give me that. It won't let me get it. Trying to grab the red bit and it won't. Gosh. Come on. Making me mad. And I can't zoom in on the bar either. So I just have to keep randomly tapping until it magically understands what I mean. Whatever, I'll just delete delete this and delete this. I don't need them stored up, it's fine. Okay. And I do want it stored up. I guess I'm a bit of a hoarder with the layers. Not always, but when I'm in the middle of working on something, definitely. Okay. And let's slow this down. The other one was at 6. Oh, definitely too slow. Probably 8. Okay. You know, it kind of looks like the eyes are flipping around, rotating, instead of blinking. That's interesting. Positively voodoo, everything that you do. Okay. I'm gonna save this. And then I guess I'll use it in some sort of blooper reel. But I do want to go back and fix this next time. Either way, good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite, and if they do, bite them back even harder.